Hey everybody, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Well, the chicken coop is just about done. I have a little bit of stuff to do for the roof. I got the sidewall on. So anyway, that's about done. Aside from dividing it so I can have two different flocks in there, um, that's the only thing really left. And there's no urgency on that. However, there is an urgency on my next project. The buck barn and the buck pen. Yeah, it's a mess. Um, Obviously, we need to do some cleaning. Um, I need to clean out a lot of this brush down here. Um, Over here, there's some old fencing there. I want to extend the pen in this direction and probably put the fencing on this side of the trees. I figure if I can take it down to, let me see, which tree is it? Uh, is that the tree? Uh, no. Okay. Kind of hard to do this when you're on the camera. Down to that tree right there. Okay. I think that's what I want to take it down to. Uh, it's a nice straight tree. And then it would go down the hill and then come back in this direction. Now, of course, putting fence up on the hill is not easy. And I'm hoping I can do it, or I'll have some help. I'm hoping. But I don't have time to wait around for help. It's got to get done. I have no choice. I asked one professional fence person to if they could fit me in. He can't do it. He's tied up with a much bigger, much more wealthy client than me, and so I can't blame him. You know, who's going to knock a good job like that? So chances are he's out of the picture. Another friend of mine, I'm not sure if he's going to be available or not. Um, uh, he was in between jobs, but he's very popular uh, in the construction field, and so I don't know if he's going to have time to uh, give to me at all. I think heart's willing, but there's only so many hours in a day and so many days in a week. So I really don't know if he's going to be able to help me or not. But what I want to do, I'm going to have to strike a line to get this fence straight here. And I'm using the cattle panels. Um, so it's going to, I want to move the gate from right next to the goat barn to the buck barn. I want to move it kind of over this way a little more so that we're not running into the buck barn. This tree here, let me see, is it that? Let me see. I'm trying to see which, I think it's this tree here that's in the pen right now. That's pretty much dead thanks to Billy. So I may be cutting that down and just kind of giving them more room. They're going to eat all this up, but hopefully if I can get this cleared area fenced in, and that's something I cannot do by myself because it involves a 330-foot roll of woven wire. Okay, there's no way that I can do that myself. I know that. I'm just going to have to continue seeing if I can find somebody that can do that. But I think I can do the buck pen by myself if I have to. Yeah, if I had somebody else doing it, it would get done a lot faster and probably be a lot better. But What are you going to do? The job has to be done. Because I've got 3 bucks, 3 young bucks that I need to get weaned and separated from their mother. Okay? Because we don't want any unplanned pregnancies, especially the young doelings. And yeah, they could do that. So, they've got to be separated. Paul needs to be separated from the girls. And we'll just put them in here. Hopefully that'll give them enough room where they're not going to be killing each other. But if I can get the rest of this area fenced in, then when the girls are out, I can let the boys out to roam around in here where they're not going to get into trouble and have some grass and whatnot to browse on. But I don't know when that's going to get done. I just don't have a clue. I might be able to set the corner posts. I think I can handle doing that, but I cannot handle running the wire. I just can't do it. I know my limitations. So anyway, that's what's going on. That's what's on my agenda. Now today was kind of a washout. We had rain all morning and into the early afternoon. There was an auction this morning, and we went to. They didn't have a whole lot there that I would buy. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff, and I'm not very good at auctions, but I did manage to get myself 2 hanging planters with flowers in them. So I'm gonna hang them up, hopefully on my back porch. We'll see. I'm over here, kids. Little girl and Rosie are up here. I don't know where the moms are. They're probably off eating somewheres. So, but anyway, yeah, this gate here, that's not going to be on there. I have to build a gate for the boys. But this one is going to be going over here at the entrance of this this pathway here. Okay. So that's the plan anyway. That's where that gate will go. That was the original plan for it anyway. The only reason it's there is because Billy destroyed the first gate. He didn't fully destroy it, and I don't know, maybe if I get the right wood, maybe I can reuse it. We'll see. But I would definitely need to build a new gate for the buck pen, and it's got to be good and strong. These cattle panels, I've got one here and one over there that I can use for the buck pen, so that gives me 2. But I've got 2 more that I'm in the process of using to extend this pen. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go, what I'm going to do here, because it's nice having this double pen situation here that I've got. So I've got to figure out that because just two cattle panels is not going to be enough to extend that pen the way I want it. So I may have to break down and buy another couple of cattle panels. And we'll go from there. So anyway, so that's what's going on. Nothing too exciting. I mean, I'm not working. I mean, it's almost evening chore time, so, you know, not going to get into another project right now, and everything's wet because it rained. Oh, yeah. We went and did all that caulking yesterday in the shed. Thought for sure that I found where the water was coming in. Nope. Just the same amount of water is coming in as before. I think I may have narrowed it down now, but I can't get any more caulking till midweek. So we'll see what happens. I'll just keep plugging at it. Be glad when I get that taken care of so that I can start moving tools in there. Seems like there's always something that needs to be done, isn't there? So if I can get that wood out of the way, I think I can get the tractor over here. I'm a little bit unsure about driving it on the hill. I don't know how much of a pitch we can do, but I don't know. I know I can drive it on the flat, and this area is mostly flat, but I don't know if I can get it over to where the buck pen is or not. So I'm not going to do anything with that tractor that I'm not comfortable doing. So anyway, we'll see. Honey's nickering. She was out all morning. Well, she was out for a little bit before we went to the auction, and then I put her out again after it stopped raining, because she hasn't got much left in her pasture for eating. It's all eaten down, and right now there's just a bunch of buttercups, and buttercups, they don't eat those. They're toxic. So if she was starving to death, maybe she might try to eat them, and she'd be a pretty sick horse. But trying not to let her starve to death. So she's coming out here and doing some mowing for me. So, and Sheba's on the warpath there. So guess I'll talk to y'all later. This is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Always something going on here, isn't there? Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share my videos just to see what this crazy old woman's going to be getting into next. I'll talk to y'all later.